Think about it. Yeah. When you think about it, Nrsingadev appeared, right? Half man, half lion, right? Did Prahlad ever ask him to come in as half man, half lion? Never. Never asked him to come as half man, half lion. Prahlad used to just say, Jai Shri Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Even in the beginning, when Hiranyakasipu tried to kill Prahlad, first he tried to poison him. Many details are given in other sastras. He didn't openly want to kill Prahlad because his reputation would be damaged. Therefore, he told the cooks, listen, tonight at dinner, you put vish, means poison, in his food. Right? So then Prahlad came, they all sat down to eat. Prahlad, Namo Mahavadinaya Krishna, made his offering, everything. He took prasad. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, what happened? Did you put the poison in or not? We put enough poison in to kill 10 people. Then he said, okay, look. Take him for a japa walk. When he gets far enough out on the outskirts, tell the soldiers, take him, throw him off the cliff. So they went out, soldiers accompanying. Prahlad thought, my father is Daityaraj, right? I'm entitled to some security detail. So they were following Prahlad. He's chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. He gets to a cliff, they grab him and toss him off. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Okay, they went back to Hiranyakasipu. Job is done. 15 minutes later, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You understand? So my point here is that, did Prahlad Maharaj need Nrsingadev to come to save him? No. Because he realized Nam and Nami are not different. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj didn't need for Nrsingadev to come. Who asked for Nrsingadev to come? Hiranyakasipu, Jai. I don't want to be killed at night, not in the day, not on land, not in the sky, not inside, not outside, not by any human beings, not by anybody created by Brahma, not by beasts, not by anything. Right? Who matched that description? Sri Nrsingadev. So he actually came to fulfill the desire of Jai, who's now Hiranyakasipu. You understand? Very deep. Jiva Goswami's written very, very deep things. You understand? So this is...
What book is that?
Krishna Sandarbha. He's wrote 6 Sandarbhas. Krishna Sandarbha, he's mentioned this thing. So, like this, Krishna performs pastimes here that he does not perform, which was my original point, even in the Paramdham, in the spiritual world. So he has a reason for coming here, but the reason's always in connection with a devotee. The byproduct, however, of his coming to give pleasure to devotees, like Paritranaya Sadhunam, is Vinashchaya Chaduskritam. So killing demons is a byproduct. He didn't come here for that. Right? Krishna could have just sent a hurricane. Right? He could just send a hurricane or a tsunami or something, right? He didn't need to come personally for that business. Right? He comes to give pleasure to his devotees. The byproduct of his giving pleasure to devotees is that demons are killed, dharma is established, and innocent jivas who want, by hearing these pastimes, are delivered. This is Krishna's mercy. It's an amazing thing. Now, you cannot be delivered directly. So how did Krishna work it out? He showed in Gaur Leela his system. Panchatatvakam Krishnam Bhakta Sarupa Sarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. What is the system? Krishna appears in any incarnation as the Bhakta Roop. Right? In the case of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, the Bhakta Roop is the combined form of Radha and Krishna. Who is the Bhakti Swarup?
Nityananda.
Why Nityananda is Bhakta Swarup?
Because it takes the form of the devotional service.
Not only that, but he is Akhanda Guru Tattva. He is the revelatory power of God. Without Nityananda, without Guru, can you know anything about Krishna? If Prabhupada didn't come, we would have known about Krishna. Bhagavad Gita was already here. You could go to the Library of Congress, you could find Bhagavatam, you could even find the writings of the Goswamis. Years ago, and when I was trying to study Sanskrit, etc., I'd go to the Library of Congress. You can find the Goswamis' literature there and everything.
Wow.
You understand? But how many devotees came from the Library of Congress? You understand? So you need Guru Shakti. That is the revelatory power of Bhagavan. So Nityananda Prabhu is that revelatory power. He reveals the Bhakta Roop. But even though Nityananda is the revelatory power, if that power does not descend to the domain where you are, what good will it be for us? Therefore, the avatar is Advaita Acharya. Therefore, Advaita Acharya causes the descent of Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. You understand? Now, that revelatory power descends to this world, but without the power to give you understanding, how will you get it? What is the power called? Bhakti Shakti. Who is the Bhakti Shakti in the Panchatattva?
Gadadhar.
Gadadhar. Without that Shakti, we would not be able to transmit this information, because it's not ordinary academic information, it is Bhakti Shakti. But we don't have direct contact even with Bhakti Shakti. Therefore, Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Brinda. Srivas represents the pure devotee. It is from the pure devotee that the other things, the Bhakta Roop, Bhakta Swarup, the avatar, and the Shakti come together and they can be delivered to you. So through Guru and Sadhu, now we get the opportunity to approach Bhagavan. Is clear or not?
Yes.
Ha. Good. So Srivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vinda. In the Chaitanya Charita of Murari Gupta, he told us. He said, your name is Srivas. Why? Shri Bhakti Ras Hridaya Tvam Ataha Srivas Uchate. You are called Srivas because Sri Bhakti Ras resides in your heart. The expansion of the heart of Srivas is called the Srivas Angan. Therefore, Mahaprabhu's Kirtan appears in the Srivas Angan. You understand? When it spills over from the heart of the devotee, it spills out into Naga Sankirtan. Therefore, all of us were delivered by that Naga Sankirtan. You understand? So when love and affection of Kirtan Ras spills outside the heart of the pure devotee, it spills out and becomes his kripa. That kripa is what goes out and touches all the conditioned souls. That's how they get bhakti. The first drop of that mercy is called mati. That mati, you're looking at your drama. Everybody's got individual dramas. You're looking at your drama on the chitta, right? And mati comes. Keami, why have I been suffering? Now, very quickly, we want to find out how to get out now from that suffering condition. So it is not always an easy road. It is not always an easy road. So Guru first starts to give instructions how to practice bhakti. So everybody knows the basic thing. Guru Parasraya, Guru Diksha, Guru Shiksha, Vishwambhena Guru Seva. Start to practice sadhana bhakti, chanting Hare Krishna, attending Mangalati, following the process. I've been doing close to 40 years. Many people have been doing more than 40 years. Everything. Is it really that easy?
No.
Really that easy? I'm being honest myself. I cannot speak to everyone here. I've not realized Siddha yet. It's 40 years. I tried a lot of services. Monarama, a good husband, was here just a little while ago. In Africa, I came there. I tried preaching, did so many services. Nityo Didapa, who came to that same Africa, he also did so much preaching, book distribution, all devotees, I can bet you here, did so many services. It's easy. Still everybody has Siddha? Not easy. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in one book called Madhurya Kanamini, he laid out why it's not easy. Because there are 27 root obstacles to obtaining our goal.
But we have paper, right?
We have mercy. But even when you get that mercy, it gives you the eligibility to practice. But still the endeavor must be there. Our acharyas commented on Damodar Bandhan Leela, that Yashoda always came up 2 fingers too short. Everybody knows this Leela, I'm not speaking the whole Leela. Right? Why did she come up 2 fingers too short? Because 2 things are needed to obtain Krishna. One is kripa
And Siddha.
and endeavor, sadhana. So sadhana and kripa must both be there. Srila Prabhupada said, if we take the road, we'll all become kripa siddha. It could lead to sahajavad. Because then I won't practice, I won't do sadhan bhajan, I won't follow any rules, regular anything, because kripa will come. And then we'll revert in some ways to the Judeo-Christian theos. Oh, Christ died for my sins, I'm good to go. Till next Sunday I'll also do confession, and then after the confession, everything will be good till the following Sunday. You understand? So in some ways, some devotees have been plagued by that. So we have to think, I'm still responsible for the endeavor. If I fall short, no harm. Jata Shwaromat Kateshu, Nivigna Savakarmashu. 11th Canto Bhagavatam says, if you're falling short, don't panic. right? Be remorseful about falling short and keep going, right? I was traveling one devotee, and one devotee, in the course we were doing Harikata, afterwards there's always like some intimate discussion. The devotee said, Prabhuji, somehow or another, I don't know if it's my past karma or anything, but I cannot give up drinking. So Bhumipati Prabhu was traveling with me. Bhumipati Prabhu said, listen, put your bottle in one hand, make it the left hand, put your bead bag in your right hand. Don't give up one thing to accommodate the other. Struggle is there. Until we obtain Nishta in Bhajan, struggle will be there. So I'm explaining what is Anishtita Bhakti. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains. There are 27 different obstacles to obtaining Nishta. First, there are 4 types of 4 narthas. One is called Asat Trishna. Hari Bol Prabhuji, Dandavas devotees from Alachua also. And they just happened to be passing through, so I was very happy. I saw them at the palace today. They came. Asat Trishna means attachment to temporary things. Either a thirst for enjoyment in this world, in the heavenly planets, for mystic cities, or to obtain moksha. So this is called Asat Trishna. 4 types of thirst for useless things. The next thing is called Kutanati. Hridaya Dubalyam. My wife's going to correct me. I saw the eyes. Hridaya Dubalyam. Right? Hridaya Dubalyam means Tuch Ashakti. Attachment to useless things. Right? Kutanati means duplicitous behavior. Matsarya means envy. And the last thing is called Swa Pratishta Lalash, the desire for name and fame. After that, there is aparad. Aparad is also 4 types. Aparad to Krishna, aparad to the Dham, aparad to Krishna Nam, and aparad to Jivas. Notice in these 4 aparads, Vaishnav aparad was not really mentioned directly. He says Chit Kana Jivas. It means all Jivas. Why did he not say Vaishnav aparad? Because Vaishnav aparad is not an anartha. It's not an obstacle. It's doom. Oh. Understand the difference? Vaishnav aparad utte hati mata. Hati mata means an elephant. If you put an elephant in a garden, no good. Not a good combination. If you put a gnome in your garden, one thing. A mad elephant in the garden, not good. Understand? So he didn't mention Vaishnav aparad. So I asked my Guru Maharaj one time, Vaishnav aparad is not mentioned. He said, because this is a different thing. It is doom. Because from Vaishnav aparad, hard to recover. You understand? So, Chit Kana Jiva, you should not offend anyone though. We shouldn't think, oh, he's not a Vaishnav. Hey, you, let me talk to you for a second. So we should not offend any Jivas. You understand? The next category is called Brahm. Brahm means bewilderment. What kind of bewilderment? Atma Tattva Brahm. Who am I? I don't know. Para Tattva Brahm. What is God? I don't know. Maya Tattva Brahm. I'm in illusion, but I don't know what kind of illusion. And Sadhana Brahm. Sadhya means the goal that we want to achieve, and sadhana means the means. I'm confused about how to do that. So these 4 things times 4 is 16. Then there are 6 other things. When you first come to Bhakti, the first time you join the temple, right? That first week is fantastic. Right? Prabhuji, you shave up Garasika, you put on Kunti Mala, right? Sometimes you put your Tulsi beads on, but you want people to know you have Tulsi beads, so you get Tulsi beads that are this thick, each bead, right? So your whole neck looks like one of the African Maasai warriors, like this here, right? So I want you to know I've joined the temple, right? And you shave up and then you buff your head, right? So when you walk in, since your real effulgence has not come yet, there'll be some semblance of it, right? You understand? Then they tell you, listen, 16 rounds minimum chanting. Bhakti-Sarana Saraswati Thakur, I heard once said that you should chant 64 rounds, 1 lakh. Ha! From today I'll do 1 lakh Harinam. Right? So for that first week, it's all good. Right? Then comes the time when, you woke up late one morning. Then you chanted your rounds, but now you heard the bell for prasadam, and you only had like 20 rounds done. Now, you know the people serving the prasadam want to clean up afterwards, so they're not going to hold that prasadam out there very long. You've been fasting all morning, right? So you start to say, prasad is not different from Krishna, Nam is not different from Krishna, right? If I don't, and all of these kind of considerations come on. Long story short, this is called utsamai, false enthusiasm, right? Because your plan was I was going to join, And then 3 weeks later, I was going to be a pure devotee. Right? So what, what's the deal? Look, I went to university. I graduated in 2 years with a master's degree. Then 2 years later, I got my doctorates. I was promoted at my job to president only after 5 years. Right? And this is God, and God's giving mercy. That means I joined. 2 weeks later, I'll be a pure devotee. So this is called Utsamai. Then, when that doesn't happen, bhakti becomes Gana Tarala, thick and thin. Yes, this morning I went to Mangalarti. Tomorrow, I don't know, Prabhu. After that, I will speed this thing up a little bit. After that comes Vyudavikalpa. What is Vyudavikalpa? Well, the reason I'm not inspired in bhakti is because of my wife. You understand? That's why I'm not inspired in bhakti. I'm going to give up everything and go to Vrindavan and become a sadhu. Then the other voice, the other little angel that sits on the other side, hey, Prabhu, but there were so many great Grahasta devotees. Do you really want to leave your wife, your young children, the new flat screen TV? Right? Because you only watch devotional movies on it. And the popcorn with the ghee and nutritional yeast. Am I touching hearts now? Listen, right? Do you really want to go to Vrindavan? Do you really want to go to Vrindavan and leave all of that? This is the reason why I'm suffering now. Yes, I want to. So this is called Vyudavikalpa. Then, when frustration sets in, Vishaya Sagara, you just sit back, what can I do? And you let the waves of material energy just wash over you. You go on doing bhakti, but it's very mechanical, right? Then after that, because you're not being attentive to sudden bhajan life, niyamakshama, your rounds, your practice starts to wane a little bit. Now, even 16 round minimum, some days not. My seva, I showed up one day, some day I couldn't do. Mangalarti, someday I couldn't do. It's called Niyamakshama. Then, finally, if you do begin to get yourself together, another kind of false enthusiasm comes. This is called Tarangarangini, right? Because now the other people in the temple tell you, Prabhu, you used to be a great kirtaniya. You're a great speaker. You're a great manager of the temple. Yes, I am I? You understand? I wasn't I? So now you try to revive your old flame, right? So now you're the topmost of everything, and you bask in the waves of your bhakti glory. You understand? When you walk in the temple in the morning, I'm back. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm back. See? It's called Tarangarangini. So 6 and 16 make 22. 5 subtle things. Loy. Loy means laziness or sleep. Sleep means, we don't have to explain this one. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Right? And then you wake up. This is called loy, tendency to sleep, or vikshape. Hare Krishna, Hare. Did I lock the door? Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Did she pay the visa bill or not? Krishna Krishna, Hare. It's called vikshape. Apratipati. Apratipati means, I'm just not feeling it today. So you get your bead bag, right? And you almost, like, you know how those timers are? You hit the timer. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, 16, done. Because I really didn't feel like doing this, right? The next thing, it is called koshai. Koshai means haunted by the ghost of previous impressions for sense gratification, right? So this time you're walking downtown and you pass that antique store that you used to look at all the time. I'm just going to stop in for a minute. It's not a big thing. You go in, you get into a conversation with the lady. How's the table you bought? Next thing you know, 5 hours have passed in Gramya Katha about antiques. What's going on in your life? What's going on in my life? You understand? Gramya Katha, 5 hours. This is called Koshai. Last thing is Rasaswad. Rasaswad is really interesting. This will make 27. Last thing is you're chanting Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. People are visiting the temple, and you hear someone from across the field, hey John, come on over, I want to show you something. Hare Krishna, Krishna. I had a friend named John in high school. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I wonder what happened to John. Man, we used to have fun. Ram, 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 Ram. Remember the time we went to the prom? Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. This is called Rasaswad. So now Hari Nam becomes the musical backdrop for your reliving of all the old memories you had. Just call Rasulullah.